Hello, welcome to my kitchen. This is another segment of Bits and Bites with Brenda. As you know, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant and I love trying new products and new recipes and sharing them with you. So tonight I'm going to a dinner party and I was asked to bring a dessert. So I thought I would show you what I'm going to whip up and how quick and easy it can be with just a few simple products and ingredients. So I've already filled my muffin pans with simple cupcake liners. So these are the Pampered Chef set of muffin pans. So I'm going to use those after we're done mixing and getting our batter all ready to go. So I'm using a simple boxed cake mix batter, and I'm using a tool called the batter mixer and dispenser. So it simply looks like that when it's assembled, and this is going to do everything. This is going to be my spoon, my mixer, and it's also going to dispense my batter right into my pan. Okay? So the trick with this is going to start with your wet ingredients first. So we want to put the wet ingredients all in the bottom first. I'm going to start with oil. So I have a 1/3 cup of oil in my easy read measuring cup, and you've seen these before on my videos. I love this one. This is the one I keep in my kitchen as my go-to, and it is slanted. So it's easy to read your measurement. So just a 1/3 cup of oil. And of course, as I've used in the past as well, my measure all cup. That has 1 cup of plain water. And then the recipe also, of course, calls for 3 eggs. I always like to crack my eggs in a separate bowl before adding them to a recipe. That way I know if I got any shells in it, and I certainly don't want shells in my recipe. So this is our 2-cup prep bowl set. This does come with a lid for storage. You can also use it as a measuring cup. You can use it in the microwave and the oven, so it is safe for that as well. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 eggs in there. Be right back. And finally, I'm going to just open and pour in our packet of cake mix. Pour that right in. And it's going to look very, very full, and it will be. This is an entire package of cake mix, but it's okay if it goes right to the top because you're going to mix it all together. So you can see it's starting to kind of looks like a science experiment there. If you could see that on camera, it's starting to float down already. So we're going to take our lid and carefully press it down and give it a close. So counterclockwise, and I'm left-handed, so I'm actually going to do this backwards. So then we just take and slowly start pumping, and you can feel it going and pumping. And once it gets down to the bottom, it's going to mix it very easily. You want to make sure you get it all mixed together, all ready to go. Now again, it's hard to see because it is a red batter, but it is definitely mixing, and it's about up to there now that it's all mixed together. So you definitely have some room left in there. Okay, so we're just pumping the handle until it reaches the desired consistency that we want. Okay. Now, we're going to release by turning counterclockwise, lift up. Of course, it is a little messy. And then we're going to put it right into our dispenser cap. And we're just going to put it right down on there. Going to fit right on top. And then we're going to put it back in at an angle. And putting it back in at an angle helps to release the air. So there's not so much air pressure built up in there. Okay? And then what we're going to do, now I didn't tell you too, on the side here, and I know you can't see it on the video, but there's 3 dots. A very small dot, a medium-sized dot, and a large dot. That's for the thickness that you want to dispense into your recipe. So if you're using like a mini muffin pan, or you want something that's a very small consistency of batter, you're going to use the smallest dot, setting number 1. which is about 1 tablespoon. And then the medium dot would be great for pancakes. You would use setting number 2 or the medium dot. What I'm using is the large dot, setting number 3. That's about a 4 tablespoon consistency to dispense into my pan here. So next thing I'm going to do, if you notice I have this green base on the bottom as well, that's just to keep everything in place while I'm mixing. I am going to release that, or remove that, and just give a little pull of the trigger, and if you could see on camera, it is dispensing our batter, and it's just easily dispensing it with the pull of a trigger, so you can get the perfect amount, and you can see there's no mess. If I was using a bowl and a mixer, and I would use my my spoon, my stainless spoon, my scoop, I mean, to do this. And I'm going to actually stop there because I don't want to have to do them all here on camera, but I would have to use a separate bowl, a separate mixer. I would have to use my stainless scoop to fill all of these, but I don't have to do that with this tool because it does it all in one. So I'm going to get all of these filled. I'm going to pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes, and when they're all done, we'll be back. Stay tuned. And we're back. So we had our batter in the oven for about 19 minutes, and you can see they're all done. I just have them cooling on one of my stackable cooling racks. When they cool, about the next 15-20 minutes, I'm going to let them cool, and then we're going to just put a general icing right on top. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the batter mixer and dispenser tool today. I really enjoyed it myself. I love using it. It makes everything so easy. As you saw, we filled the pan really easily. Cleanup is super easy. It's dishwasher safe, which is the best feature ever. No time at all. It took literally minutes, and it took less than a minute to mix up the batter and dispense it into the pan, into what normally takes several minutes when you have to use a spoon and clean up all your bowls and your mixers and everything like that. So this took no time at all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.